What if I told you there's a way to permanently raise your energy and that the secret to doing it has been hidden for over 4,000 years? I'm not talking about positive thinking or simple meditation. I'm talking about a real technique, a step-by-step process left behind by Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom. A technique so powerful that whoever discovers it unlocks the ability to become a magnet for the reality they desire. The problem is that over the centuries, this knowledge has been broken apart. You hear people talk about energy, vibration, the power of the mind, but no one gives you the full manual. That's why nothing seems to work in a lasting way. You try it for a few days, feel a bit better, but soon fall back into the same state of exhaustion, frustration, and stagnation. This happens because there's a key piece missing from the puzzle. In this video, I'm going to give you the first piece, the key that activates the system. It's something so simple that you do it 20,000 times a day, but in a way that 99% of people never imagined was even possible. Stick with me, because what you're about to discover in the next few minutes could change the way you feel and interact with the world forever. If you feel like you're ready for this transformation, comment below. I am the power. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Throughout the centuries, great minds and masters of the occult stumbled upon fragments of this lost knowledge. Franz Barden, while deciphering the enigmatic Hermetic texts, uncovered a shocking truth. Without mastering this energy, a human being is merely a leaf in the wind, tossed around by the invisible forces of the universe. He understood that control was the key, but the complete map was still hidden. Another great master, Eliphas Levi, referred to this force as the magnetic fluid, describing it as an ethereal substance that fills the entire universe and can be shaped by the power of human will. He stated that whoever understood the secret of this fluid could transform their deepest thoughts into physical reality, turn desires into driving force, and transmute their very soul into pure light. However, what Levi didn't reveal in his writings was the practical structure, the exact steps that Thoth had meticulously organized so that anyone could walk this path of power. Thoth's technique isn't just about feeling a shiver or doing a few breathing exercises to relax. It's a complete and definitive recalibration of your vibrational frequency. It's a process of transforming yourself at a fundamental level into a powerful magnet for the reality you long to live. The goal isn't just to attract things, but to raise your own energy to such a high level that the manifestation of your desires becomes a natural, automatic, and ultimately absolutely inevitable process. Like gravity anchoring us to Earth. This knowledge is not about adding something to you, but about awakening what already exists within you. Dormant and forgotten, you're about to discover the first secret Thoth inscribed on the walls of his temple in Hermopolis. A key that unifies your mind, your body, and your spirit into a single overwhelming creative force. A force capable of reshaping the foundations of your existence, breaking the patterns that have held you back until now, and opening the doors to a new level of personal power you never thought possible. What Thoth's closest initiates discovered, and that forever changed the way they saw themselves, is that this colossal energy is not a single, monolithic force. It operates on three distinct yet simultaneous levels within every human being. To truly master and elevate this force permanently, it's not enough to focus on just one of these aspects. You must activate all three in a precise sequence. a sacred harmony that unlocks true human potential. The first secret Thoth revealed to his closest disciples is that human energy is not a formless mass, but a complex structure that functions on three simultaneous levels. Centuries later, the controversial magician Aleister Crowley rediscovered this structure and named it the magician's triad, made up of body, mind, and spirit. However, Thoth's wisdom was far more specific and practical. He taught that to permanently raise energy, it wasn't enough to merely acknowledge these three levels. You had to activate them in an exact sequence, like a combination that unlocks a vault of infinite power. The first level is the physical body, but not as we usually see it. Thoth discovered that the human body is far more than flesh and bones. It is a perfectly designed biological antenna, capable of receiving and transmitting energetic frequencies from the cosmos. Each organ in your body vibrates at a specific frequency, and each of your cells functions as a tiny receiver of cosmic energy. When you align your body through correct posture, conscious movement, and, most importantly, breathing, you literally tune your biological antenna to receive and process much higher vibrational energies. The second level is the mind, which acts as the energy director. This is where most people fail miserably. They try to control or manifest energy with a chaotic, scattered mind full of random thoughts and constant worries. Thoth taught that the mind must become like a laser, focused, directed, and relentless in its purpose. He developed specific concentration techniques that transform the mind from a static-filled radio into a highly precise transmitter, capable of sending a clear and powerful signal to the universe. The third level is the spirit, the infinite source of all power. This is the stage that few ever reach, the peak of the journey. It's the moment when you realize you're not controlling an energy that comes from outside, but awakening to the fact that you are that energy. Thoth called this state union with the cosmic car. It's the magical instant when your individual energy, once perceived as limited, merges with the unlimited energy of the universe, creating a power that not only adds up, but multiplies exponentially, turning the impossible into a tangible reality. But what makes Thoth's technique truly unique and revolutionary is the discovery of a specific practice that activates all three levels in a simultaneous and harmonious way. It's not about three separate exercises, but a single master key that opens all the doors at once. A technique he named the breath of the Sacred Ibis, and it begins with something you do thousands of times a day without ever realizing the hidden power you've been wasting with every inhale and exhale. This practice wasn't a complex ritual or a magical formula whispered in secret temples. It was something you do about 20,000 times a day without even noticing. The act of breathing. Thoth discovered that there is a specific way to breathe that goes far beyond simply oxygenating the blood. This way of breathing literally reprograms your entire energetic field, transforming a system that used to leak energy into a closed, self-sustaining circuit of power, laying the groundwork for a transformation you will feel in every cell of your body. The electric power in your hands. The technique that changed everything for Thoth's initiates wasn't a complex incantation or a ritual requiring rare objects. It was something you do constantly, without thinking, breathing. However, Thoth discovered that there is a specific way to perform this action that not only sustains life, but literally reprograms your energetic field. He called it the breath of the sacred ibis, a method based on the breathing pattern of the bird that was his sacred symbol. Watch an ibis. It breathes slowly, deeply, and with perfect rhythm, turning each inhale into a conscious absorption of cosmic energy. The technique itself is shockingly simple, but its precision is crucial. Sit with your spine perfectly straight, as if an invisible thread is pulling the top of your head toward the sky. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Now, inhale slowly through your nose, counting to 4, but with one crucial detail: expand only your abdomen, as if inflating a balloon. Your chest should remain almost still. Then hold your breath, keeping the air in your lungs for another 4 seconds. Finally, exhale gently through your mouth for 6 seconds, contracting your abdomen to push out all the air. But here's the secret that activates the system: the layer Thoth added to transform simple breathing into an act of power. During the 4-second inhale, visualize a golden, vibrant light entering through the top of your head, traveling down your spine, and gathering at a specific point about 2 inches below your navel. During the 4-second hold, feel that light concentrating, becoming denser and more intense at that point. It's like compressing a star into a single atom of power inside you. As you exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds, the magic happens. Visualize that super-concentrated golden energy expanding from your abdomen, filling every cell of your body. See it flowing through your arms, legs, torso, and head until it overflows the limits of your skin, creating a luminous and pulsating field around you. You're not just breathing air. You're breathing light. You're breathing power. Each full breath cycle strengthens and expands this energy field, making it more robust and vibrant. Practice this exercise for just 7 minutes a day. In just 3 days, you'll start to feel noticeable changes. Your energy, once unstable, will become more grounded. Your mind, once cloudy, will become clearer and more focused. Your emotions, once turbulent, will become more balanced and calm. You'll feel a powerful calm you haven't felt in years, maybe ever. But understand, this is just the warm-up, the first step on the ladder. This breathing is the key that opens the door to the next level. Mastering the breath of the sacred ibis is what prepares your nervous system and energetic body for the next step, a level Franz Barden called physical magnetism. When you're ready, you'll learn to channel the energy that now flows freely within you into specific points of your body. And once you master this, you'll be able to feel that force flowing through your hands like living electricity, ready to be directed to heal, create, and transform any area of your life that needs an infusion of power. After mastering the breath of the sacred ibis and activating your bodily antenna, you're ready for the second level of Thoth's technique, transforming your own hands into instruments of energetic power. He discovered a deep secret about subtle human anatomy. The hands are the points of highest energy concentration in the entire body. They weren't made just to touch and hold physical objects. They are true antennas, designed to both receive and transmit vital force, the ka, in a focused and powerful way, like 2 magic wands permanently connected to you. The activation of this latent power is surprising and visceral, a process Thoth called the awakening of the divine hands. The first step is purely physical. Rub the palms of your hands together vigorously for about 30 seconds. Keep going until you feel intense heat, almost burning. This simple act doesn't just warm the skin, It also stimulates the thousands of nerves and energetic meridians that end in your palms, preparing them for the flow of energy. Now, position your hands about 8 inches apart, palms facing each other, as if you're holding an invisible ball. Close your eyes and begin practicing the breath of the sacred ibis that you've already learned. Feel the rhythm, the calm, and the power building inside you. Now comes the crucial part, the mental command that directs the energy. With each inhale, visualize that same golden cosmic energy coming down from above, but this time see it gathering directly in the center of your palms. With each exhale, feel this energy intensifying, becoming denser, creating a magnetic and tangible pressure in the space between your hands. Continue this process for at least 5 minutes. Gradually, you'll start to feel something absolutely extraordinary, irrefutable proof that energy is real. First, a slight tingling at your fingertips and in your palms, like a low-voltage electric current. Then, the sensation of heat will intensify, even with your hands completely still. And then, the most incredible phenomenon, a clear feeling of pressure, of density, as if you are truly holding a dense, pulsating, invisible sphere of energy. This is what Eliphas Levi called the magnetic fluid, becoming tangible in your own experience. At this point, you can even play with this energy ball. Slowly bring your hands closer together and farther apart, and feel the resistance, the compression and expansion of this force. You've just proven to yourself, without a shadow of a doubt, that you can accumulate and feel vital energy. But feeling this force is only the beginning of the journey. The real power, the real magic, lies in knowing what fuels and amplifies this energy, turning it from a subtle curiosity into an overwhelming force of creation. The secret to this amplification doesn't lie in any complex physical or mental technique. It resides in the most powerful engine that exists within every human being, a force you generate every second of every day, often without even realizing it. This engine is the fuel that can multiply the power in your hands 10-fold, 100-fold, even 1,000-fold. We're talking about the raw, transformative power of your own emotions, the true secret fuel behind all manifestation. The laser mind that bends reality. Now that you can feel and direct energy through your hands, it's time to discover the fuel that transforms this subtle force into a power capable of reshaping reality: your emotions. Thoth taught that emotions are not just passing feelings, they are precise energetic frequencies that determine which slice of infinite reality you attract into your experience. Every emotion you feel emits a specific vibration, and the universe, by law, responds to that vibration by bringing you more of the same. It's a science, not a philosophy. Aleister Crowley, in his studies, rediscovered this truth when he stated that energy itself has no morality. It simply responds to intention and, more importantly, to the emotional state of the person directing it. But Thoth, millennia earlier, was far more specific. He mapped human emotions on a clear vibrational scale and created practical techniques to consciously transmute them. Low-vibration emotions like fear, anger, guilt, and frustration create a dense and heavy energy field that magnetically attracts experiences of scarcity, conflict, and suffering. On the other hand, high-vibration emotions like love, gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm create a light, expansive, and radiant energy field. This field naturally attracts abundance, personal power, synchronicities, and opportunities. Most people live on an emotional roller coaster, swinging between these frequencies without any control, and that's why their lives reflect that chaos. They are victims of their own emotions, without realizing they could be their masters, using them as the most powerful creation tool that exists. But here's the secret few know, the true alchemy Thoth taught. You don't need to eliminate or suppress negative emotions. Trying to do that is a losing battle that only creates more frustration. Instead, you can transmute them. The energy of anger, for example, can be transformed into pure, focused determination. The energy of fear can be converted into excitement and readiness for action. Sadness can be alchemized into deep compassion and empathy. It's pure emotional alchemy, turning lead into gold within your own being. The technique for this is called the scribe's transmutation. When a low vibration emotion arises, don't resist or judge it. Instead, pause for a moment, sit in a comfortable position, and begin the breath of the Sacred Ibis. Place your energized hands over the center of your chest, over your heart. Close your eyes and feel the emotion in your body. Where is it? A tightness in your chest? A lump in your throat? Just observe it without judgment, like a curious scientist. Now, with each inhale, visualize the golden energy of the cosmos entering through your head and going directly to the physical location of that emotion. With each exhale, visualize this golden light wrapping around the dense energy of the emotion, not to destroy it, but to lift it, to raise its frequency. Continue this process until you feel the heaviness dissolve, the emotion transforming into something lighter, more powerful, and more useful to you. For this transmuted energy to hit its target with surgical precision, you need one final tool, the focus of a master. You've mastered the sacred breath, activated the electric magnetism in your hands, and learned the art of emotional alchemy, turning dense feelings into pure fuel for manifestation. Now it's time to discover the fourth and crucial level of Thoth's technique, the laser focus that transforms you from a simple practitioner into a true master of energy. It's the component that unites all the others and amplifies your power exponentially, ensuring that your intention is delivered to the universe without distortion. Thoth, the divine scribe, was often depicted with the head of an ibis. And this choice was no accident. He chose this bird for a very specific and symbolic reason. The ibis is a master of concentration. It can remain completely still for hours, its gaze fixed on its target, waiting for the perfect moment. When it finally strikes, it does so with surgical precision, lightning speed, and total effectiveness. This is the exact mental quality that Thoth taught to his most advanced initiates. Most people's minds function like a poorly tuned radio, trying to catch multiple stations at once. The result is only static, noise, and confusion. Their thoughts jump from past to future, from worries to distractions, scattering their mental energy in 1,000 different directions. But masters of Thoth's technique develop what he called the focus of the divine ibis, a level of concentration so intense and unidirectional that it can literally double the power of any energetic practice you perform. The technique to develop this focus is practical and straightforward. Choose a simple and neutral object, like a lit candle, a smooth stone, or a single flower. Sit comfortably, begin the breath of the sacred ibis to calm your system and activate the magnetism in your hands by resting them gently on your knees, palms facing upward. Now focus your full attention on the chosen object. Don't just look at it. Absorb every detail with all your senses as if nothing else in the universe exists. If it's a candle, observe the hypnotic dance of the flame, the different colors in its core and edges, the texture of the melted wax, the soft glow it emits. If it's a stone, feel its texture in your mind, its weight, its temperature, its tiny imperfections. Inevitably, your mind will start to wander, pulled by old habits. When that happens, don't get frustrated. Just notice the distraction and gently bring your attention back to the object again and again. Start by practicing for 10 minutes a day. Over time, you'll develop the ability to maintain absolute focus for increasingly longer periods. When you're able to focus on your object for 20 minutes without any significant distraction, something extraordinary happens. Your mind becomes an energetic laser. Now you have all the individual pieces of the puzzle. It's time to put them together into a single unified practice, an advanced pranayama technique that Thoth called the breath of the two paths, capable of balancing the two hemispheres of your brain and multiplying your manifestation ability. The secret to raising your energy permanently. The breath of the two paths is an advanced and enhanced version of what yogis know as nadi shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Thoth, however, added specific modifications that not only balance but drastically amplify the practitioner's energetic power, turning the body into a true conductor of cosmic force. The secret to the permanent elevation of energy. Thoth discovered that the human body has two main energy channels that run along the spine and mirror the brain's hemispheres. The solar channel on the right, associated with masculine, active, logical energy and the sun, and the lunar channel on the left, associated with feminine, receptive, intuitive energy and the moon. In most people, these two channels are constantly out of balance, causing their life force to scatter and be lost. When they are brought into perfect harmony, your energy not only balances, it amplifies exponentially. The technique combines everything you've learned so far. Sit in your meditation posture with your spine straight. Activate your energetic hands by rubbing your palms together and feeling the familiar magnetism. Now, use your right hand to control your breathing. The thumb will gently close the right nostril, and the ring finger will close the left nostril. Keep your hand relaxed, no force, just enough pressure to block the airflow. Start by closing your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale deeply through your left nostril for 4 seconds, visualizing a silvery, calming, lunar energy entering and flowing down to the center of your abdomen. Now close both nostrils and hold the breath for 4 seconds, feeling that silvery energy concentrating and intensifying. Then release the thumb and exhale through the right nostril for 6 seconds. Now inhale through that same right nostril for 4 seconds, visualizing a golden, vibrant solar energy flowing downward. Hold for 4 seconds, then exhale through the left nostril for 6 seconds. That completes one powerful cycle. Thoth recommended practicing 21 full cycles daily. But here's the final secret he added to turn this into a manifestation engine. During each 4-second breath, retention, when the energy is at its peak in the center of your abdomen, place your clearest and strongest intention in that space. Feel your desire, your goal, being infused and charged with this cosmic power, sealing it with the strength of your laser focus. After 21 consecutive days of practicing this technique, something extraordinary and measurable happens. Your two brain hemispheres enter a state of perfect coherence, your energy channels become fully balanced, and your ability to manifest your desires multiplies tenfold. You become a clear, unobstructed channel for the universe's creative energy. But what if you could transform your entire body into a permanent force field? Thoth mapped 12 secret portals in the body to do exactly that. Now that you've mastered the breath of the two paths and turned your nervous system into an energy superconductor, you're ready to discover one of Thoth's deepest and most closely guarded secrets, the mapping of the 12 sacred energy portals of the human body. These are not the traditional 7 chakras most people know. They are specific points, power vortices that Thoth identified as direct entry portals for cosmic energy. Activating them in sequence creates an impenetrable magnetic energy structure around you. Thoth discovered that the human body is crossed by 12 main meridians, each connected to a vital organ and a specific energetic quality, such as courage, creativity, or intuition. When you consciously activate the 12 portals associated with these meridians in the correct sequence, you weave what he called the force field of the scribe. This is not just a passive energetic shield that protects against negativity. It's an active and vibrant field that magnetically attracts high-vibration people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. The 12 portals form a complete circuit of power in your body. They include the crown of the head, your direct connection to the cosmos; the center of the forehead, the portal of inner vision and intuition; the throat, the center of expressing your truth and power; the heart, the engine of magnetic love and compassion; the solar plexus, the seat of your personal will and identity; the navel, the center of life force; the sacrum, the source of creativity and passion; the base of the spine, your grounding and stability; the palms of the hands, the projectors of your intention; the soles of the feet, your connection to earth energy; the nape of the neck, the portal of insight reception; and the center of the chest, the integration point of all energies. The activation technique is called the awakening of the 12 suns. Sit in meditation and begin the breath of the two paths to enter a state of coherence. Now bring your focus to the first portal, at the crown of your head, and visualize a small, bright golden sun at that point. With each breath cycle, see and feel that sun growing in size and intensity, becoming more radiant and powerful. Once it's vibrating at full strength, move your awareness to the next portal at your forehead and repeat the process. Continue patiently, portal by portal, moving down through your body and then back up, until all 12 portals are activated and glowing like golden suns in your energy field. When they are all lit, visualize golden beams of light connecting each portal to the next, forming a complex and beautiful web of luminous energy throughout and around your body. Feel this network expanding outward, creating a spherical force field about 10 feet in radius around you, an impenetrable field of pure light and power. Practice this activation for 15 minutes a day for 40 days. After this cycle, you will have created a self-sustaining and permanent energy field that operates 24 hours a day. Even when you're not thinking about it, it becomes part of you, drawing in synchronicities and repelling negativity automatically. But there is a final level to Thoth's technique, the most powerful of all, that transforms you from an ordinary human into a true master of reality. The integration of the master scribe. You've reached the seventh and most powerful level of Thoth's technique, the point of full integration. This is the crucial moment where you stop practicing energetic techniques at specific times and begin to live as a conscious, energetic being in every moment of your day. This is where you transcend the role of student and become what Thoth called the master scribe, someone who not only reads reality but actively writes it with the indelible ink of conscious energy and focused intention. Integration happens when you combine all the previous levels into one single, fluid daily practice that becomes as natural and automatic as breathing or blinking. It's no longer something you do for a few minutes in the morning or evening. It's something you are throughout the entire day. Energy stops being a concept and becomes your primary language, the way you interact with the world. You become a master of managing your internal state, knowing it is the cause of everything that manifests externally. The integrated practice unfolds organically throughout your day. Upon waking, before even picking up your phone or getting out of bed, do 7 cycles of the breath of the Sacred Ibis to activate your energy field and set the tone for your day. During your shower, visualize the water washing not only your physical body, but also purifying your energy field of any residue or stagnant energy from the previous night. Literally feel yourself washing away the old and making space for the new, a daily ritual of renewal. As you get dressed, quickly activate your energetic hands with a vigorous rub and pass them over your clothes, charging them with your intention for the day, whether it's confidence, clarity, or peace. During breakfast or on your way to work, practice emotional transmutation in real time. If a low vibration emotion like anxiety or irritation arises, immediately use the scribe's technique to transform it into positive fuel, without letting it gain strength and hijack your state of being. Throughout your daily activities, maintain the focus of the divine ibis. Be fully present in whatever you're doing, whether it's a complex task at work or a conversation with a loved one. Every hour, take a 30-second break to perform 3 conscious breaths, an energetic reset that keeps your vibration high. Before bed, do a quick activation of the 12 energy portals, creating your force field for a deep and protective night's sleep, allowing your body to regenerate in a high-frequency environment. Now we arrive at the final revelation, the supreme secret Thoth kept at the heart of his book of wisdom. This is no longer a technique, but a truth so powerful and fundamental that it can instantly transform your entire relationship with energy, with power, and with life itself. Get ready, because what you're about to discover is not just a new concept. It's a paradigm shift that will shake the foundations of your identity and reveal the ultimate purpose of this entire journey. The revelation is this: you were never controlling an external energy. You were never absorbing cosmic power from a distant source. You were never manifesting things from outside into your life. All of it, every technique, every visualization, was a necessary illusion, a carefully designed training to awaken you to the supreme and shocking truth. You are the energy, you are the power, you are the cosmos, expressing itself as an individual. Thoth taught that the separation we feel between the observer and the observed, between the magician and the magic, between the creator and the creation, is the primary illusion of the unawakened mind. When you practice Thoth's technique, you're not learning to manipulate external forces. You're actually awakening to your own divine and unlimited nature. Every step along the way was designed to break the spiritual amnesia that makes us believe we are small, separate, and powerless. The vital energy you learn to feel pulsing in your hands, it's you, the golden cosmic force you visualized entering through the top of your head. It's you, the impenetrable force field you learn to create around you. It's you. Everything is an expression of your own consciousness, manifesting in different frequencies, different forms, and different realities. There is no out there and in here. There is only a unified field of consciousness, and you are a focal point of that field. This is Thoth's final technique, which he called union with the cosmic car, which is less of a technique and more of a state of recognition. Sit in deep meditation, use the breath of the two paths to enter a state of absolute concentration and inner silence. Now, instead of visualizing energy entering you, simply recognize that you are the very source of that energy. Instead of feeling power flowing through you, recognize that you are that power. If you've made it this far, comment, "My vibration has been raised," because that shows you've understood the secret to raising your energy permanently. And if you'd like to support the channel more directly, there's a link in the first pinned comment where you can contribute and help me spread even more content like this out there. Any help is very meaningful to me and to the growth of the channel. But know that just by watching to the end, you've already helped a lot. You can also share this video with someone who needs this message today. And don't leave yet, I've set aside a special video for you to click on now. I'll be waiting for you there so we can continue this journey together.